Honorable Men Discord, Adam 22 Mott's a gang member or the Drop the Flag movement? Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
So welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And by all means, if you have something to say pertaining to the episode, leave a comment. So let's get straight to it. Now, I'm going to multitask. I'm going to eat my lunch while I get this episode going. Adam 22, if you don't know who he is, he's the host of the podcast No Jumper. And if you're familiar with his podcast, you know his podcast thrives, or it lives off of featuring gang members from both sides, Bloods and Crips. So recently, a gentleman by the name of Hocus 45, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm assuming Hocus 45 was a gang member. Hocus 45 decided to start a challenge called Drop the Flag.
So ever since I publicly renounced the gang, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hocus, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how. Well, here's how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together. I'm starting a Drop My Flag challenge. And for all the brothers that want to do it, that have been hitting me up, or that didn't even say nothing to me, I'm going to need y'all to step forward and put your best foot forward and, take that leap and lead the way. Because there's y'all got a lot of influence. I know because I speak to y'all. Y'all got a lot of influence. And there's a lot of brothers follow y'all down this path. If y'all just lead them down it. They just don't want to be judged. And it's okay. It's okay to not want to be judged, to be something for so long and not want to let it go. It's okay. But you got to know what's good for you and what's not. And we all know. We all watch every single day. Every single day we watch it play out. This never-ending cycle of RICOs, conspiracy, murder. Got to stop. It start with us. This is the time. This is the era to do it now. In the era of viral social media, where a post like this could get shared, and I need y'all to share it around the world and to show the world that all the big homies from these gangs is dropping the gang and saying we dropping our flags. And this is how you do it. I renounce the gang and I stand in solidarity, unified under brotherhood. That's what it's about, brotherhood. So we stand unified in solidarity under brotherhood. And I do want to give a shout out to my brother 730. Thank you. My brother 730 gave me this idea. He gave me this idea, man. Me and 730 go back, bro. We was on Rikers Island together fighting for our life. So all the real solid brothers that's watching me do what I do, they know, like, nah, that's a real one. And he's right. And y'all know I'm right. Go look at go. I want you to do me a favor. Go watch your little sister come back and forth from school. Watch her do her homework. Go look at your daughter, right? Don't say nothing to them. Just watch her run around the house, and as soon as you come through the door, jump on in your arms, Daddy. Go watch your mother as she walk back and forth from the grocery store. Cook dinner. Just want to come home and watch her television shows. And you tell me, is there anything out there that's more important than staying home, focusing on protecting that family? That's what it's about. And you know the answer is there is nothing more important than that. So whatever agenda the gang got going on, it's going to lead to a path of destruction. We know that. It's going to lead to a RICO. We know that. So this is the Drop My Flag challenge. I need y'all to make this go viral. And I need y'all to participate. Salute.
Basically, reaching out to all gang members, he took the mature approach, which I applaud. So let me first start by saying I applaud Hocus 45 for even starting the challenge. He started this challenge to get gang members to do the right thing and drop the flag due to all the violence and just the negativity behind being part of a gang, which I saluted, I applauded, which is why it was a definite thing that I wanted to highlight and showcase and talk about, because it's rare that someone takes a positive approach. And if they do take a positive approach, it doesn't get the attention that I believe it should get. So with that being said, Hocus 45 started the Drop the Flag challenge. And coincidentally, Adam22 decided to take to social media and poke fun at the Drop the Flag challenge. Now, Adam22 replied and said he wasn't in fact making a reaction to Hocus 4-5 and the Drop the Flag challenge. He's claiming that the video that he posted was to mock affiliate, friend, associate of his that did some unfavorable things. So he said that his entire video was to mock that guy, right? He's claiming he didn't even know who Hocus 4-5 is. So he said he doesn't know why Hocus 4-5 is basically attacking him for making his video. He said his video had nothing to do with Hocus 4-5. Now, again, coincidentally, he made the video around the time, or I should say after Hocus 4-5 made his Drop the Flag challenge. So once that was made, rapper from the Lock, Styles P, took to social media and had some things to say in regard to what Adam22 decided to do. And basically, Styles P went on to say anyone associated with this clown needs to check him for disrespecting or interjecting himself into affairs that involve black people trying to do the right thing for other black men or for the young boys. I'm paraphrasing. So Styles P was disgusted about it. He basically said he usually doesn't jump on social media to address issues, but this particular thing disgusted him. Seeing Adam22 make the video that he made disgusted him. And so he's just calling for anyone associated with Adam22 to put him in check. Now, my initial thought to all of this is Adam22 should not have made that video, but I'm not surprised. Why? Because someone like Adam22, if you watch some of his content, you can tell he's exploiting these gang members. And for the life of me, I don't understand why these people continue to support his platform. And when I say people, I'm talking about the gang members. Is he cutting them a check? Are they desperate for attention? For the life of me, I just don't get it. So I don't hold Adam22 to any type of standard. It doesn't surprise me that he would do something like this, post a video like what he did. But what surprises me most, and it shouldn't surprise me, is that he will continue to find new faces to join him on his platform as he basically exploits those individuals that show up on his platform. Without these gang members showing up on his platform completely diminishes, right? He knows it. I'm not sure if they are aware of it or if they even care, right? I really don't know. But if you're unfamiliar with that video, take a look at this.
I just want to say to all the people out there, I ain't gangbanging no more. I've been GDBD Vice Lord for a long time now. Been doing battle with my ops, done battle with the police, put in work in the jails, but I decided I needed to change my life. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my booty hole, they've been extorting me, $20K a month. I can't live like this no more, man. It's too expensive. And I'm ready to just be me. So I encourage everybody out there to do the Drop My Flag challenge and just and live your truth on the dead homies. So yeah, gangbanging is out. Carrot and myself is in. Peace.
So again, that's Adam22. Nothing he does do I take seriously, because again, if you know anything about him, aside from his podcast, his wife is in porn, which he allows, which he promotes, which he watches her scenes. Any man that's willing to support his wife as she does porn, promote it, Any man that's okay with watching his wife do porn with another man, it says a lot about that man. So I'm not surprised that Adam 22 decided to take to social media to poke fun, as he claims, poke fun at a former affiliate that he says that he's claiming to target. But the truth of the matter is, although he's saying that, he knows any type of movement, any type of positive movement that is trying to get black men to drop the flag is a direct target at his brand. All right. And Adam 22 is not alone. Right. He's at the top of the food chain as far as exploiting gang members, but he's not alone. I'm just going to tell you a quick story. A few years back, when I was working on music myself, I made a trip out to Atlanta. Now, I'm not going to throw this DJ under the bus, but there's a DJ that people go to for interviews, and I, sought him out. I was looking for outlets to promote my music, to promote my name, and I came across this DJ. So I went out to Atlanta along with my cousin to do an interview. And one thing about this DJ, by the way, was a non-African American DJ. So I have to put that context out there. I did the interview, which lasted, I want to say, about an hour or less than an hour. And by the time he posted the interview, he only posted a small portion of the interview. Why? Because for him, he looked at it as the interview. He didn't have to say it. He looked at it as though the interview was boring. And the reason why I'm able to say that is because I had only positive things to say. I didn't have war stories to talk about, shootouts to talk about, anything negative that you could think of. That's not what I went up there to talk about. I went up there to talk about my, to get the viewer to learn a little bit about me and my background, where I'm from, Queens, New York, things of that nature, how I got started in music. But when I look back at his channel and the content that was heavily promoted, heavily viewed, it was much like Adam 22. It was negative content, right? And you may ask, why am I bringing up that interview that I did a few years back? I'm bringing that up to say, just understand this, people, right? There's individuals that know they benefit from promoting black on black crime, black on black ignorance. And the worst thing that we can do is applaud. First of all, applauding ignorance is the worst thing you could do as a black person. And I'm speaking to black people because it's black people, again, that certain groups of black people that do negative things that affects us all. Now, I don't live that way, and I'm never going to claim to live that way, and I never desire to live that way, right? I'm not affiliated with a gang. I never will be affiliated with a gang, and I don't applaud gang activity. Why? Because there's a group of blacks like myself that just want to go to work, come home to a safe environment for our children and our family. We're grown men, right? And we act as grown men, right? So going back to this guy who I did the interview with in Atlanta, he only posted like maybe a 20-minute clip out of the whole entire interview that I did. But when I went back to his channel, I realized why that was done. Is because all the stuff he wants to promote is the ignorant talk. He had a bunch of African Americans on his platform just talking about violence, talking about jail time, talking about gun charges, talking about selling dope, talking about knife fights, etc., etc. Anything ignorant you can think of is what he put on his platform, and he benefited from it. But the sad part about it is that I can't just blame him either. The people that sign on to his channel, the people that watch the videos, are people that look like me. So going back to this situation with Adam 22, unfortunately, there are plenty versions of Adam 22 out there. All right. What I'm asking is that we take note of these individuals and stop contributing to their platforms, especially when it comes to situations like this where Hocus45 did something honorable by starting a Drop the Flag challenge. I completely salute that. I was proud to see that somebody put themselves out there like that, because I know it's not easy. For those of you that are in gangs, I know it's not easy, because depending on where you live, you even take part in something like that, now you're a target. So I completely get it. I don't have an immediate answer as to what it is that you need to do to be able to drop the flag and get out of that environment safely. I don't have that immediate answer. That's something I would have to sit on and think about it. I can't rush my thoughts right now as I'm about to chug down some lunch to make sure I get back from my lunch break on time. But Adam22, I'm not surprised by your behavior, your actions. I know what you're in this medium for. You know, I know what it is that you do. I know your niche, or however you say that correctly. I know what you're in it for. All I'm asking is for free thinkers, positive men and women that are not in favor and in support of this type of content and these type of people exploiting negativity within the black community to stop supporting them. That's all I ask of individuals that are aware of Adam22 and actually want to see better from their community and the people that they live among. But what's your thoughts on all of this? What's your thoughts on the video that I showed you from Adam22? I also have to salute Styles P for standing up and saying something about it also. And, you know, Hocus45 again also for being men in situations like this and not just staying quiet, because too many of us stay quiet about situations like this. You might look at it as a small thing, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing, because when we try to go the positive route, there's going to be people that try to clown us for it. And I'm here to tell you, as an older statesman, as an older man, when I was young, I did dumb things. So I'm not acting as though I'm holier than thou. But the older you get, the wiser you get, you realize it's okay to stand alone. So if everybody thinks it's funny that you're doing something as an adult, if you're thinking as an adult, then that's fine. I'm not here to be loved by many. And neither should you. But that's all I have on this episode. As always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, stay honorable.